Welcome to another session of Frequently Asked Questions by Diamonds and Pearls Travels. My name is Wonuola Olatunde Lamidi and I'm one of the co-founders of Diamonds and Pearls Travels. Today we'll be taking another question, and this one people ask so many times. In today's session, I would explain a bit more about this travel product and at the same time answer some FAQs. So let's go. When we process our visas through your company, are they guaranteed? Now, I'll be lying to you if I tell you that when you process your visas through Diamonds and Pearls, that your visas are guaranteed. The truth is that no, they are not guaranteed, but you have a 90% chance of getting the visa, and that's because of our success rate. We have been applying for visas for the last 11 years, and I have actually been applying for visas for the last 15 years. And so with our expertise and my experience, we're able to guide customers on how best to apply for visas. One of the things we do in Diamonds and Pearls is that we profile you before you submit any visa application. Profiling just basically means that we'll ask questions about who you are, what you do, how much you earn, where you work, because these are things that the embassy will look at before they issue you a visa. In profiling, we have to be sure that you have enough economic and social ties. These are things that will bring you back to your country and make you not look like one of those runaway applicants. So your visas are not 100% guaranteed, but we make sure that you provide us with the right kind of documents, and we'll make sure that we tell the embassy the right story about your application. So if we tell you that our visa is 100% guaranteed, we'll be lying to you. It is not 100%, but you have a 90% chance of getting a visa because of our expertise and our advisory. Okay, another question is, how much do you charge for visa processing? Now, the fee that we charge varies, but let me give you an idea of what our fees usually cover. Because we're offering you a service, just the regular way, a chef or a caterer or a mechanic or a doctor or a lawyer will offer you a service based on their profession, we are offering you a service based on our experience and expertise. So we will charge a fee, and that fee is not included in the visa fee. The visa fee is usually paid to the embassy and it is not refundable. Our service charge varies. It could be from about 5,000 naira, depending on the kind of visa you're applying for, to up to 50, 60, 70,000 naira. Now, when the visa process is a bit more cumbersome and requires more of our time and more documentation, and it takes a longer time to process, then we'll be charging you fees as much as 50, 60, or 70,000. If it's an e-visa, like a Kenya visa, Uganda visa, those kind of visas, we'll probably charge you a service fee of 5,000 naira because it's done online and a lot of documents are not required. So the fees are not fixed. But what I need to let you know for visas is that there's always a visa fee paid to the embassy, and the visa fee is not refundable. Our service charge is also not refundable, but in a case where a customer is denied and wants to reapply, we will do a reapplication for you without charging you a service fee, but you will still have to pay another visa fee to the embassy. Another charge that usually comes up is what you call a VFS fee. Sometimes VFS may charge you for appointments. They may also charge you for handling your documents and sending it to the embassy. TLS, which is also used by the UK, also charges a fee for appointments, a fee for scanning your documents, a fee for early appointments, a fee for different things. This is not included in our service charge. Our service charge excludes all these other fees. And when you're applying for a visa, we would always let you know and advise you so that you can pick what additional services you require. Okay, let's take another question. Will you provide documents for me? We get this question a lot of times. We do not provide documents for applicants. Why? The embassy always wants to see that you are presenting your authentic self to them. We cannot provide a bank statement for you, which is usually the major document that embassies require. Bank statements show your regular day-to-day income. It shows your inflow and your outflow. Bank statements show that you actually have enough money to go on a trip. Bank statements that embassies require are usually either for 3 months or 6 months. We cannot provide you a bank statement for 6 months because bank statement will show your salaries that have been paid into your account and the embassy sees that. Bank statement will always be your name, and when the embassy sends a verification to the bank, they get information that yes, that bank statement belongs to that person. Providing you with bank statements is something fraudulent, and at Diamonds and Pearls, we do not do anything fraudulent to help customers get visas. So no, we do not provide you with bank statements or documents that we use for the application. The only documents we provide with you are an itinerary of what you'll be doing daily, when you're on holiday. We provide you with hotel booking, flight reservation, your health insurance, and any other document that most travel companies provide for your application. But documents like employment letter, employment details, CAC registration documents, bank statements, sorry, but we do not provide those documents. And if a staff of Diamonds and Pearls tells you that they'll provide that documents for you, please report it to the management of Diamonds and Pearls. Okay, the last question. What happens if I am denied a visa? Well, we're never happy when customers are denied a visa because we know that we put in our best to make sure that they get those visas. But what we normally tell customers to do is to either reapply based on the conditions set by the embassy or appeal the decision of the consular officer. Appeal is not what we do every time, but when we look at your application and we feel that the embassy should not have denied you because you have the documents, or maybe sometimes the embassy denied you falsely because even consulars make mistakes. Sometimes when we receive denials, we see that the consular is referring to something that was not even in the applicant's application. For instance, the embassy could say things like, oh, we are denying you because the bank statement that you provided has only 1 million naira, which you don't think is enough for your trip. Meanwhile, the applicant provided a bank statement with a balance of 3 million naira. So you know that in such a case, the embassy probably did not look through the application thoroughly or was mistaking them for someone else. So when you are denied, we advise that you either reapply, make sure that your status has changed, because sometimes when embassies deny you, they actually deny you genuinely. Maybe you do not have all it takes to get that visa. So we tell applicants that maybe wait for 3 months or 6 months. Wait till your status has changed before you reapply. So I hope that with all these questions about visas and visa denials and visa issuance, I've been able to answer most questions that have been asked. Thank you so much, and join me on another episode of FAQs by Diamonds and Pearls Travels. And if you have more questions that you want us to talk about, please write it in the comment section below. Have a good day.